What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pickle Buddies here, and welcome back to Super Danganronpa another 2. When we left off, the trial is in full swing. Mikado is being full bad guy mode, and
Yuki
we're trying
is
to
still
help with
not in
everything.
his body.
Yeah, he's still trying his best over there.
And he's so confused.
He is, because he's the only person that doesn't have any idea of what's going on here.
Just play Bo Burnham's What the Fuck is Going On, and that's just Yuki right now.
Yeah, and now we have to reveal to him another groundbreaking fact of the Neo World program, because that was the last bit of thing that we were working on there.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember the exact thought trail that we were going down on that one, because we had just gotten done with a non-stop debate.
We did.
And it was about the Neo World program is what we used on it, because he couldn't believe... I think it was about the fact of Mikado being... Well, no, because that was the alter ego stuff. We'll get back into it as we get going.
Oh, God, I wish we could...
There is no log in this game, which
I
is
know, that's what I'm
unfortunate.
saying.
Yeah.
Because then we can be like, yes.
Yeah.
But you're wrong, Yuki. There's technology already created that makes it possible. Oh, that's right. He was like, how did an AI hire someone?
I think that may have been it.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I think that's what it. How did he hire Shobai to kill? The virtual world we're in right now is the technology itself.
Well, I know this world is impressive tech, but transplanting one's
That's
brain and
right.
turning him into a whole other person,
That's what
the
it was.
one.
That's what it was.
This is not just an ordinary virtual world. The Neo World program. That's the name of this virtual world. The Neo World program? Well, the scientific name for it is the Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator.
Yep.
It was created by the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, the Ultimate Therapist, among many others. It's a... I think it's supposed to be synthetic virtual device.
Yeah. Synesthetic?
I think synesthetic could be it. I don't know if I've ever seen it written like that, or if it is fully correct, but synesthetic virtual device, which you could call the essence of all of Hope's Peak Academy students.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why is a program like this being used in your plan?
It's simple. He just stole it.
He stole it? The Neo World program is a computerized device that was used as part of the Hope's restoration program by the Future Foundation in the past.
Hey.
The Future Foundation intended to use this to reintegrate the Ultimate Despairs. Oh, you know about the Future Foundation's plans? That's quite confidential information. How do you know about that, Tsurugi? Any reason I should tell you? Future Foundation, Hope Restoration Program, Ultimate Despair. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, poor guy.
What is this?
It's not important right now. It happened a long time ago. The important thing is that it's possible to replace memories of people inside the Neo World program. What are you talking about now? Ray, are you talking about the personality override?
Personality override? Guys!
Poor Yuki. I feel so bad for him on so many levels. Monochrome mentioned it before. Junko Anishima tried to override her personality onto people.
No, that's completely ridiculous. To overwrite someone's personality, it can't be possible.
It might sound made up, but it's been scientifically proven that synesthesia affects the brain. Mikado Sonoji is trying to use this to override Yuki's brain with Utsuro's personality.
That's nonsense. It's easy to explain, but not that simple to put in action. Many prerequisites are required in order for the personality override to work. You need perfect brain coordination.
Brain coordination? Is that why you did the Killing Game reenactment?
That's correct. I needed to mimic the events that happen in reality. So I prepared a killing game based within the Neo World program. And that's the killing school trip you're all in right now. In fact, Sora, who has experienced both the killing school trip and the 79th class killing game, should recognize this. That the killing school trip was unnatural and flowed similarly to the 79th class killing game. Additionally, making the stage of the game in a virtual world worked to a tremendous merit. Naturally, the restrictions that I needed to use Shobai for would decrease significantly. The story setting is something that is so important to the killing game recreation was finally achievable. Story setting? The 79th class killing game Master Utsuro was in wasn't a killing between ordinary students. It was a killing between ultimate students.
Yuki's just pulling a solid snake this point. Storytelling.
Yeah, storytelling.
Just like everything that's being said.
Personality override.
Yeah.
Neo World Program.
Yes. It's what's going on.
Yoriko.
That's right.
That's right. In order for a perfect recreation, Yuki himself had to believe he was a student at Hope Speak Academy. Due to the setting of the story, the characters had to be ultimate students. Well, wait, that's a contradiction. We're not ultimate students. Teria said that Hope's Peak was shut down a long time ago.
We're not ultimate students. Yuki's right. Hope's Peak no longer exists. Therefore, Mikado decided to bring them as substitutes.
Next generation symbols of hope.
Yep.
Oh, we're on it.
Because it's the next best thing.
Yeah.
Yuki's right. 79th class was the last Hope Speak Academy class. That's why Mikado used next generation symbols of hope instead of ultimate students.
Next generation symbols of hope. What's that?
Poor boy.
You keep saying this word soup, and I'm lost.
Literally. The next generation symbols of hope is a term used to describe the people who contributed greatly to society's restoration work. It's not an official title, but it's a common term used by the general public. It was spread widely through the use of social media and the internet.
But their talent is real. In fact, the idea of universalism of Hope Speak Academy spreads like a wildfire in this country. Even if you're not a Hope Speak student, you can still be talented. The next generation symbols of hope prove this. The talent was hidden because of Hope Speak Academy began to reignite due to the lack of ultimates. So, is Yoriko a symbol of hope?
Well, yeah, I wasn't aware that I was, but apparently so.
The next generation symbols of hope were kidnapped for the plan. Yuri Kagarin, Setsuka Chiebukuro, the Otonokoji twins, Shinji Kasai, and Yoriko Kabuya. Those 6 people.
We needed others besides the voids for the plan.
Strictly speaking, my mother Kokoro also had talent comparable to be called a symbol of hope. However, because she remained hidden to perform her secret experiments, it would have been difficult for her to be recognized as a next generation symbol of hope.
Yuki, why are you staring at me?
It's nothing. With the list you mentioned of the next generation symbols of hope, they were adults, not students. So, how old actually are you? Yoriko is 30.
Enough! Why is my age that important?
Wait, I was just curious. If all the next generation symbols of hope are adults, how would they replace the ultimate students? Oh. So that's why they manipulated our memories.
Whoa, Yuki figured out something himself.
Something you could never do. You're right, Yuki. The body we had during the game is an avatar created by the virtual world itself. That's why our memories and physical appearance are back to how we looked in high school.
If it took place in the real world, it would have been impossible to pull off such a feat. Ultimate students are not just their talent, their age is important too. But since we're in a virtual world, it was possible to manipulate everyone's memory and even make their appearance change to recreate the killing game perfectly.
Hold on, that's not all.
Huh?
I know that the next generation symbols of hope, including myself, had the status of being talented, but Mikado, out of the 6 people you mentioned there's one with a special talent. Out of the 6 symbols of hope, who's got a special talent? It's gotta be...
it would be one of the ones that is, on our list here.
Yeah.
Who had a special talent? It was Monica, obviously.
Oh my god.
Was it Setsuka? No.
No.
She was just really big on the research. That's, bad.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a firefighter. I don't know. I don't know of anyone that stood out as particularly unless it's the fact of Yuri, because he was the one that could make the AI that was being utilized.
That would be a special...
Because otherwise, Kokoro wasn't one, because Kokoro was in the quietness.
Mm-hmm.
Setsuka was a private investigator for the most part, and worked with the Kisaragi Foundation and stuff, so that they could go down that road. The twins were just, part of Melody Rhythm doing their charity events. And then Kaitaro Shinji, firefighter. Yuri is the one that stands out to me first, and then maybe Setsuka second.
Yeah.
It could be Setsuka because of the
eye
ties.
thing.
Well, the I and then the ties to the Kisaragi Foundation, because she was brought in to try and help capture Void.
Yeah.
But we'll go with Yuri first. Nope. Okay.
I don't think that's it. I need to think again.
Ow.
It's almost like she gets slapped for getting it wrong.
Yeah.
Like Monochrome just shows up and goes psh,
Yeah.
out of the 6 symbols of hope.
It's gotta be, so I guess my next thought is, there's only so far we can go wrong, right? Setsuka? Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's what I initially thought, but I was like, oh, you're right. It might be Yuri.
Because, both of them, without having anything saying, we're special, Yuri was able to create the AI that was
Yeah.
Monochrome that ran the game, and then Setsuka has a connection to the Foundation.
But she was also integrated with the whole Void situation and all that.
Yeah.
You're right. I remember now. It's Setsuka. She was supposedly hired by the Kisaragi Foundation. Yep.
But Setsuka was working for the Kisaragi Foundation.
No, she wasn't working for the Foundation. She was hired by the Foundation, similar to Shobai. Setsuka was a private investigator. Not only that, each of the next generation symbols of hope has a connection to the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy. In addition to their talents, she specifically kidnapped people with a connection to them.
Oh, I think that he was referring to Mikado.
Yeah,
Mikado.
It's just we were talking about Setsuka.
I know. They should have said Mikado
Grammar.
on that one, but the Symbols of Hope had a connection to the 79th class.
That's the first time I've heard of this. Can you explain, Akane Taira? Well, for example, Yoriko has a relation to Kizuna Tamori since she worked with her mother, Minako. Wait, do you know Minako? You do know her. Minako's currently working at the Kisaragi Foundation in the intelligence team of the administrative department. Seriously? Minako works for the Kisaragi Foundation too? You're still alive? You're not the type of person to die easily. Big sis. Oh.
No.
The baby. Hold on, I need caffeine.
Yep, go ahead and have some coffee while we stare at Yuki's lifeless there. Sorry, buddy.
Boy, oh boy. In addition to that, Shinji was the one who saved Kanata Inori from the accident her parents died in. Yuri hired me as a maid on a business trip.
Oh my
boy.
goodness.
I'm dying.
No, don't do that.
When he was just a child.
Yes, I recall hearing that before. Hibiki Otonakoji and Kanade Otonakoji, the twin sisters from the famous band Melody Rhythm. There were multiple accounts of people's disappearances of people close to them. Although they were both found innocent, they were still questioned often.
About that, I wouldn't say one of them was innocent. She was a serial killer with over 60 kills.
And she died without my hands being on it? 60. I knew it was too suspicious. How come there was no evidence left at the crime scenes?
Guess you're a little incompetent.
We can't arrest people if there's no evidence. That's the law of this country. Curses. I must catch her somehow.
Bro, she's dead.
Don't worry about that. Kanade's already dead. It was Kanade of all people, not Hibiki.
On the topic of Kanade, why did Mikado bring such a crazy murderer into the plan?
Oh, there's really a reason for I didn't fucking know. I didn't even know about Kanade's crimes.
He was like, whoa.
You didn't know?
Bullshit. If you're able to use information from the entire internet, surely you'd find some information on Kanade.
You think I'm lying? I only brought the twins here because they were interrogated by Tsurugi himself. Of course, I did suspect something was wrong since the police were constantly questioning the both of them.
Yeah.
Even my internet searching wasn't perfect. Could probably have found it out if I really tried. But it was not important to me. I would never have imagined that a famous guitarist would be a serial killer.
I don't think anyone would.
There's nothing better than some shocking twists to make the killing school trip more exciting, right? Actually, I was a bit worried by Kanade's sudden murder. That little crack didn't affect the plan too much.
So, you're scared of her.
What was that?
Yeah, nothing.
Bitch? Did you just say what?
You wanted a connection with the 79th class of Hope's Peak. So that's why you were looking for Ryutaro. Is that why you chose Setsuka Chiebukuro? Because she was hired by the Kisaragi Foundation? That the foundation is run by the 79th class?
Well, strictly speaking, in Setsuka's case, the timing just happened to conveniently overlap. The Kisaragi Foundation asked her to find Mikado Sanoji and the others, so she approached us on her own. Unfortunately, Setsuko wasn't a capable investigator or detective, so she was easily caught. She became a next-generation symbol of hope due to the power of her eye transplant. She was easily captured by Shobai, who turned the tables on her.
Setsuko met the conditions for the killing game, and she was a symbol of hope. And she accidentally fell into Mikado's hands because of the Kisaragi Foundation's request. But isn't Yuri's case a little different?
I don't think so. Even the wielder of divine luck, Master Utsuro, didn't know how it functioned. What's that got to do with Yuri? I was lucky when I ordered Shobai to kidnap Yuri, because at that moment, Shobai was able to obtain something that was essential to the plan.
Something essential for the killing game. It's got something to do with Yuri, and if we're talking about them...
Monocro, is it time? I would think so. Because I'm trying to think when it comes to anything else, I think Monocro is the time for it. Yeah!
The AI, yep.
I miss you, dude.
You're talking about Monocro.
Monocro? What's he got to do with this? The AI used for spaceflight support development by the Kagurian Corporation, ironically named Yuri. That's the true identity of Monocro. The Kagurian Corporation made Monocro? Well, I can't say yes, but you're not entirely wrong. Does anybody here remember Monokuma?
How could I forget? Many people were killed because of those things. At least now they're all gone.
So far, several killer games have been hosted by Monokuma. Bless you.
That sneeze has been approaching me for so long now, which is why if my voice sounded off at all not long ago, it's because like the sneeze was almost there.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, so I was like,
oh man.
I think my mic is dusty.
Uh-oh.
I think that's what it is.
The killing game itself is related to the ultimate despair, so that's obvious. But now the despair had subsided to some degree, and the Monokumas have disappeared.
I've been sabotaged.
That's why I was so interested in the Kagurian Corporation. You goddamn right.
But why was it necessary? If you're planning to stage the killing game inside the virtual world, you could just create your own host character.
No matter how incredible I am as an alter ego, it's not that easy to create artificial intelligence from scratch. It's possible if you invested a lot of time into it, but I need to use the AI as soon as possible. I was running out of time during the prep process, so it was the more efficient option. So, what exactly did you do? I'll explain that later. In any case, if I already have the high-performance AI that was made by the Kagurian Corporation, it would make things much simpler. By resetting its memory and manipulating the AI personality data, I was able to make Monocro similar to Monokuma. So, Yuri has nothing to do with the existence of Monocro?
So is that all, or is it something else?
That's it. He was... No, it was just an AI stolen and modified to be used as a killing games host. Being a host gives you the same authority as me inside the Neo World program, so I couldn't just let it roam around freely. But now the killing game is over and Monocro's gone. Oh no. But now that I know the Kisaragi Foundation hired Setsuka, one thing worries me. You also said that the Foundation hired Shobai as a double agent, right? Why hire Setsuka if Shobai was already providing you with information? It's quite the opposite, Yuki Maeda. Huh? Earlier when I explained Setsuka, you said that it was Shobai who captured her, correct? If I had hired both of them at the same time, that wouldn't have happened.
So you're saying that...
Yes. I hired Setsuka before Shobai. And the moment Setsuka was caught, I then discovered the existence of Shobai Hashimoto.
I was the first to suggest hiring an investigator. To be more precise, we, the intelligence team, decided to hire her and the other branches approved of it. Setsuka's hiring was known to the entire Foundation compared to Shobai. Yes, it didn't take long to find her whereabouts. But by the time the rescue was planned, there was nothing I could do.
The Foundation had no other choice. That's why I decided to cover up Setsuka's disappearance. In order to hide your deal with Shobai, Setsuka always reported her investigations to me. In her last communication with me before she vanished, I felt a sense of incongruity. And the moment she was captured, I noticed that the person I was chasing was a different person entirely to Mikado Sonoji. After hiding the information I obtained, I secretly met with Shobai Hashimoto. Was that so? That's the first I've heard of such a thing. No matter what we discuss, Shobai seems to always be involved. So you had a little fun whilst kidnapping Setsuka, Shobai. Well, I'm not angry with you. In the end, it was my mistake to put so much trust in you. Seems that Mr. Kinjo here and Shobai are both very dangerous people. If not for the power of divine luck, my plan would be completely ruined. Or was it? Because I may have pushed the power button, but who knows. Well, I think it's about time now. So what do you all think? How does it feel now that you've faced the truth? Any new realizations? Huh?
Any new theories?
What? It's so abrupt. Don't you remember what's supposed to happen next? We give a final verdict by going over all the information we discussed during the trial. Ta-da! Then we clear the class trial, right?
What?
Yeah, come on. Anyone? Settle down, Iraha. We all worked so hard to find out my entire plan. Not you. You found the truth of Terria's death, the truth of the Kisaragi Foundation, and the truth of Shobai. Is there still something missing? Does little Iraha know something that I don't?
Nope, definitely not.
It's over? Why does it feel so sudden?
Yes, that's all. You all have my thanks. Without you all, Yuki wouldn't have figured out everything, even if he investigated.
It's over? Is it really over? All of Mikado's plans have been revealed, but the problem is that it doesn't change the current situation at all. And above all else, there still seems to be something we don't know.
Did you just say that it's about time? What do you mean by that? As if you planned out this entire discussion.
He did really just take the charge.
Oh yeah, you did. Please refrain from speculation and propose the final trial. And you've cleared it correctly. That's it.
That's ridiculous. We still have lots more to discuss. What about Akane Taira and Utsuro?
That's not relevant to the trial. Talking about it is just a waste of time. Or are you enjoying the trial that much you don't want it to end? That's... I know it might seem sudden, but... Sora, can you please do the honors?
Me? Why?
Isn't it tradition for you to do the closing argument in the trials? Clarifying the case is even more necessary since we're solving the whole truth here. Of course, you're not obliged to. We can always skip it if you wish.
I don't want to do what Mikado says, but he's right. This class trial isn't just about a simple murder. It's about a complicated plan that spans multiple years. So summarizing everything we've discussed might help everyone out, especially Yuki.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put everything I investigated and what we discussed in this trial together. And hopefully after that, this dim atmosphere will go away, and the soundtrack will change.
Closing argument. Fuck off. We can do it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Closing argument. Start. I don't know why I did that.
Because it's fun.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I've been listening to Mikado a lot. Closing argument.
Alright, just match the pictures to everything going on here. Feel like this one might be a long one.
Yeah.
Do I feel that it's entirely necessary? I don't believe so. But, is that what I'm seeing there? Yes, it is. That's going to be that one there. That's going to be that one there. And then, yeah, that should be that one there. When you... Does that count as killing yourself? I don't know. In-game? In-game YouTube?
In Minecraft?
Let's see, we got a little bit of that going on. We got a picture with a picture on the wall. I don't know what that is. That's that. Okay, let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep it rolling.
Okay, page 404. It's actually not a long one. Okay, Meal World Program. I think that was what I was looking at there. Yes. Those two walking away. We got everyone there. And then this. And that's it.
Yep,
all right.
That. Oh.
Act 1.
It all started a few years ago when someone read the alter ego Kisaragi backup data kept by the Foundation. The one who read this date was Mikado Sonoji. I guess it's data.
I think it's data.
Yeah, the one who read this data was Mikado Sonoji. Someone who was saved by Utsuro in the past and has been searching for him since childhood. Alter ego Kisaragi had data on the entire 79th class killing game. It was at that moment that Mikado realized that Utsuro was dead. He made his new mission to resurrect Utsuro, so he started the killing school trip. Usually, reviving the dead is impossible. However, Mikado, using his hacking expertise, collected information about Utsuro and devised a plan to use that knowledge. And the plan was to resurrect Utsuro as an alter ego in a virtual world. But alter ego is an advanced technology and could only be created by ultimate students. So it was impossible for Mikado to create an alter ego with his ability alone. Because of this, he decided to collaborate with someone with excellent abilities, comparable to that of an ultimate. It was Kokoro Kurokawa, who we met as Kokoro Mitsume during the Killing Game.
Act
She was a little psycho.
A little bit.
God, Jesus Christ, look at that.
Hey, girly pop, miss you.
Kokoro performed experiments on her daughter in order to study primitive emotions in the past. Her daughter was part of the 79th class of Hope's Peak, the ultimate exorcist, Mikako Kurokawa. Even after she escaped her confinement, there was still data being recorded for Mikado until the day of her death, all stored in Kokoro's computer due to a computer chip implanted into her brain. From this data, along with the information of the 79th class Killing Game and Utsuro, Mikado created the alter ego base. Oh gosh. But there was something Mikado overlooked. It was extremely difficult to create an alter ego of someone else. So Mikado first decided to create his own alter ego. Big mistake there.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kokoro inserting an excessive infusion of emotions into it, the alter ego began to run wild and saw that human Mikado's plan would not succeed. Alter ego made plans to deal with his real self and hired Shobai to work as his body. And so he ordered Shobai to kill Mikado.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. When his jammer disappeared, Alter Ego began to make serious plans. It was at this point that it became impossible for the Kisaragi Foundation to track Alter Ego down, and nobody can stop him. Alter Ego searched networks from all around the world and collected a large amount of information to help with his plans. He discovered information about Yuki, who was kidnapped by Utsuro and imprisoned somewhere. Utsuro went to Hope's Peak instead of Yuki, so the two bodies had many similarities. That's why he kidnapped Yuki, who is currently on life support, and attempted to resurrect Utsuro using his body. In order for Yuki to become Utsuro, Alter Ego created a plan to synchronize Yuki's brain. The plan was for Yuki to have a similar experience to the one Utsuro had. Specifically, to recreate the 79th class Killing Game and infuse Yuki with that experience. And for that, he needed students to participate in the Killing Game. Furthermore, to maximize the power of divine luck, Alter Ego brought together people who gained fortune from divine luck. The Children of Utsuro. Whoa, that's funky. Also known as Void, because apparently, Nikkei thought that sounded cool.
It did.
It does. It does. Even if the plans were made, it still wasn't an easy process to bring Utsuro back to life. After lots of trial and error, Alter Ego finally came to the conclusion that he had to use a virtual world. To do this, he stole the Neo World program from the Future Foundation. He modified the already created virtual world and turned it into Utsuroshima, the perfect setting for an alter ego. With the stage set, Alter Ego began to gather the remaining participants. All the participants had something in common. They were all seen as symbols of hope, and they had to have some connection to the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy. In the virtual world, everyone's bodies and memories were manipulated so they believed they were Hope's Peak freshmen. And with this, the recreation of the 79th class Killing Game began, and we, who knew nothing about this, began to doubt and ultimately kill each other. Thanks to the efforts of Void and the power of divine luck, the plan went smoothly, all controlled by will of an alter ego. How's this gonna look?
Yeah, which version of oh, it's good to see this. Okay.
This killing school trip was all controlled by the alter ego calling itself Mikado Sonoji, the true culprit of our suffering. Look at him go.
Neat. Kablow.
Hitting that villain pose.
Uh-huh.
Classic Mikado.
Classic.
Still love him.
I know you do. All right.
Look at him. He's so happy.
Brilliant. Perfecto. There truly is nobody who can compare to our dear Sora.
Shit. We were supposed to figure out a way while pretending to go along with Mikado's plan. But the trial's over and I still don't have a clue. I wonder what Mikado's going to do to us after all this. He said he didn't want to kill us. Yeah, he said he wouldn't harm us. But we don't have any guarantee that's true.
Is it harm if I trap you inside a computer? No, I don't think so.
What's going to happen now?
Is the trial really over? I still don't get it. What does uncovering the truth change for us? It's important to face the truth, Yuki. Although, as you said yourself, it doesn't seem important at first glance. But it's not the content that matters, but the step itself. It's like going to a party. It doesn't matter what you eat or drink, because it's about the experience. The same is true for the class trial. Isn't it much better to know the truth and see the end, rather than see the end and know nothing?
That's what I don't get. The class trial is important, but why?
Hey, if it's done, can we move on?
Move on? What are you talking about?
That's right. However, don't rush the story. Our sunset will soon arrive.
I don't like that.
Coincidentally, it seems the installation is finished at the same time.
Installation? Care to explain? Was this all just a matter for stalling? What? Huh?
I can't read that.
Something just appeared in the air. What is this?
The wait is now over. From now on, the final stage of the killing school trip begins. It's graduation time!
What?
Graduation? For all of you who have discovered the truth and cleared the class trial, I need one last thing from you. A pop-up should have appeared before you all with a hologram dialogue box. Please take a look.
Graduation or repeat? What's this?
Yes, I'll explain it to you all. This is the final step of the killing school trip, but it is a choice. I don't have a say in this. If you choose graduate, the killing school trip will end and you'll all return to the real world. However, if you choose repeat, the killing school trip will go on forever and you all remain in the virtual world.
What?
You confused? But it's simple. But then, are you asking us to choose one of them? Yes, Yuki, I've also sent the hologram window to your place. Just select it from there. That's not the point. Just what is it? Graduation or repeat? What does it all mean? Weren't you trying to revive Utsuro by putting him inside my body?
But if we're forced to choose, isn't graduate the best option?
Yes, then go ahead and choose graduation. If somebody wishes to stay in the virtual world, you can simply select repeat.
Why would anyone want to stay? Let's just graduate.
Oh, wait, this is way too suspicious. Mikado's not the type of person to just let us leave that easily. Even if you promised we won't get hurt and that you'd let us return to the real world safely, letting us go won't help to revive from Utsuro.
Are we picking the red or the blue button?
I agree.
What?
Everyone must choose repeat. This is a trap.
A trap? What do you mean?
Class trials, graduation or repeat, personality override. It's all manipulation to achieve your goal. Yes, this is the only way.
Tsurugi, you never explained exactly what Mikado Sonoji was trying to achieve.
I'll do it now. Mikado Sonoji, that damn bastard, is trying to follow Junko Inishima's plan. Junko Inishima's plan?
Junko Inishima's plan. You're talking about her plan for Junko Land, right?
Yes, I read the top secret files from the Future Foundation, and there I learned that this so-called graduation exam is actually a personality override.
What does graduating or repeating have to do with overriding someone's personality?
The Neo World program is not just a virtual world made for enjoyment or personal use. As I said before, the Neo World program was created for the purpose of the Hope's Restoration program.
The Neo World program is capable of replacing memories. In the past, the people who were put in the Neo World program were infected with an irreversible despair. The Neo World program made them live a happy daily life and turn those virtual memories into real ones. That was the purpose of the Hope Restoration program.
To replace real-world memories with fake virtual ones. It's done by overwriting data from the virtual world into a person's real-life brain in reality. So if we select graduate and return to the real world, that means that everyone's data from our avatars will be uploaded into the real world.
So, it's really a trap? Well, it's true that if we go back to reality, our memories from the virtual world remain. So, I don't really get how it's a trap.
That itself is the trap. When the avatar data overrides the brain in the real world, those without avatars have no data to transfer to their brain.
Those without avatars? You mean the deceased, the victims of this killing game? It's still sad, but it makes sense. If you die in the virtual world, you die in the real one too. But wouldn't overriding a dead person's brain just do nothing?
What if I told you it does do something?
What?
Our avatars are basically a direct line to our brains in the real world. As long as your avatar is alive, even administrators can't manipulate the original owner's identity. However, if someone's avatar disappears and the data that was supposed to transfer to the owner's brain disappears, it works differently. In that case, the administrator can modify and change the data as they wish, and you can override someone's brain in the real world.
That means...
Yes, Junko and Ashima used this and created a killing game in order to kill the avatars in the Neo World program. Yeah. And instead of inserting the data from the deceased avatars, she wanted to put her own alter ego inside of their brains. Fortunately, her plan failed. But what would have happened if it succeeded?
The brains of the deceased people. Junko and Ashima tried to override them. In other words, the personality of the original owner of the body would disappear and be replaced with Junko and Ashima's? What?
Correct. That's the truth of the personality override feature. And the trigger for this is the graduation exam.
But wait, so Mikado's trying to follow her plan? And that means he's trying to steal the bodies of everyone who's died so far?
He wants 9 Mikado Sonojis running around like little freaks, okay?
Oh my god.
Your joke has gone too far, Tsurugi. It's quite on the contrary. Would you mind if I took my exposition roll back, please? A joke? I'll give you 60 points for effort. What Tsurugi just said is only half true.
What are you talking about?
Have you forgot my purpose? Even from the beginning, Junko and Ashima made multiple copies of herself in order to cause the tragedy. As for me, I'm only trying to revive Master Utsuro. However, yes, it's true that I plan to use the personality override feature. There is only one person I want to overwrite. I wouldn't have a use for so many bodies. That means even if I select to graduate, my body would get stolen. Don't worry, Yuki, that's not going to happen. I won't let it happen.
Damn.
Tsurugi. The solution is simple. The graduation system is only activated when over half the students select graduation or repeat. The host Mikado doesn't get a vote, meaning that excluding him, the majority of vote is 7. So, if 4 more people vote repeat, the personality override won't occur.
But if we do that...
Correct, Yuki's personality will be saved, however you will be all trapped in this virtual world forever.
I don't like that.
Careful, once you choose, there's no taking it back. After the graduation exam concludes, the Neo World program loses its functions, so there's literally nothing left.
We must sacrifice ourselves for Yuki.
I hate this. Why do I have to die for him? He's not even family. He's nothing to me.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuki, but there's nothing we can do.
If it's any consolation, you won't die. You'll simply remain forever here in the virtual world. You'll just remain forever in a blank space of nothingness. Even time will be trivial.
Oh god.
No, please, I don't want that.
Shut up, criminal scum. You worked for Mikado and was the cause of their deaths, so you must pay the price.
But why me? I'm a victim here. I'll die too. Are you really okay with that?
Yuriko, you're going to abandon me too?
I didn't say that. It's just...
This isn't just to save Yuki. You have to think about the big picture. Think about it. If we choose graduate, Utsuro will be resurrected. He has divine luck, a cursed power that shouldn't be allowed to exist in this world. It causes suffering for too many people. That thing should never come back. Even if it costs me my life, I'll end that goddamn luck. Have you abandoned saving Yuki in order to prevent my master's resurrection? And on top of that, you're going to abandon the 8 people here for the greater good of the world? Ray, you should know what would happen if he came back. If he gets resurrected here.
I know. I'm already prepared to give my life. But will we be able to persuade the rest?
Please, there has to be another way. Sora!
Don't look at me.
I'll also tell you this. It's not just Yuki who will disappear when you graduate. Someone else will too. Sora. What?
Ooh.
In reality, Sora is, well, rather Akane Taira, is brain dead. She's only able to physically be here because it's a virtual world. The only place she can act as herself. Even if an avatar exists, the place her data is supposed to be stored in doesn't exist. When this virtual world disappears, the person known as Sora will also, as well.
Oh, that's right. Her brain's in the vegetable state.
You don't have to worry about me. The only thing that matters is protecting Yuki.
Sora?
What should I do? Now I know my life is meaningless. I was prepared to sacrifice myself. When I returned to the real world, for a moment I saw Utsuro in my blurry consciousness. If I wanted to, I could just drop everything and lay myself to rest. However, I chose to come back here. Now that I think about it, what made me wake up? Why did I come back to this virtual world? To save Yuki. To save everyone.
What should I do? I don't know. I can't bring myself to choose either.
If we choose graduate, Yuki's personality will die and Utsuro will take over. The moment we press repeat, we'll all be trapped in this virtual world forever.
What a dilemma! There's no time limit, so take as long as you need.
Mikado's so calm. Damn it, I can't think of a way out. This graduation exam really was checkmate from the moment we stepped foot on the trial grounds. I can't choose either one. If I choose repeat, I could save my own life, but... No. Wait. Mikado's purpose is to revive Master Utsuro. Then why...
Oh, what's that sound? Who just voted?
It was me. Yeah, me, dipshit.
yeah, I
Who
had
do
a
you think?
feeling. Shobai.
I want to get this over with quickly. This is honestly just becoming a big waste of my time. So, what did you choose? Huh? No shit, I chose graduation. I don't want to stay in this hellhole. You damn fool.
I wonder if the deal was for Shobai to select graduate.
Maybe.
Just so he can guarantee that it wouldn't be unanimous vote. I know it doesn't really
It's only
matter,
natural
but...
for Shobai to select graduate. Doesn't matter if this world has divine luck or not, or if Yuki perishes or not. It's simply not his problem.
Also, then he won't be able to spend his money.
And yeah, that's... And Hiroha's going to select it too.
Me too? But
Shouldn't you want to graduate more than anybody else? You want the resurrection of Master Utsuro, or rather you want the protection of divine luck back? Or are you planning on suffering and selecting repeat? Are you going to stay here until you lose your mind? Or are you ready to make your decision?
yeah, that's right. That's why I joined Void in the first place.
Fuck.
Bravo, 2 votes already. 2 more and the graduation process will begin. No, please, no. I wonder what the others will do. You don't even have to ask.
Yeah. This is the only way to stop him.
Ooh, excellent. 2 people are willing to stay in the Neo World program just to prevent the return of Master Utsuro. So now we have 2 votes for graduation and 2 for repeat. Sora, Yuki, and Yoriko. The rest is up to you.
I'm going to be honest, I'm hesitant. I don't want to sacrifice myself for anything, but I don't have the right to sacrifice Sora and Yuki just for my own selfish desires. Am I doing the right thing?
We don't know what she'd pick.
No, I can't hesitate. I have to do this.
Yoriko.
To be honest, I thought it'd be harder to convince you.
So I guess she did pick.
You've changed, Yoriko Kabuya.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how bad Utsuro returning would be, but I promise we'd all get out of here together. We'll find another way. Even if I have to stay here forever, I won't die so easily. As long as I'm still living, I'll force open a way out myself. If everyone chooses graduate, Sora and Yuki will die. I couldn't live with myself if it was my fault.
2 votes for graduation and 3 votes for repeat. Sora, Yuki, if any one of you selects repeat, the vote will conclude.
Don't do that! Are you crazy? I don't want to stay here forever. Please select graduation.
No, don't pressure them, Iraha. If you of all people tell them to graduate, they might do the opposite. They might choose to graduate on their own.
That's ridiculous. Graduation is basically suicide for them. They can't choose graduation.
That's also true.
What?
Oh, this really is tense, but will you really choose repeat?
Oh boy.
Sora,
What is it?
thank you. Not just Sora, but everyone who's willing to sacrifice themselves. I know this is terrible. Because of me, nobody can go back to the real world. But
You don't have to blame yourself. I'm in the same position.
he's gonna hit graduate and be like, you all just go on without me.
Oh.
Because otherwise we're not gonna have that dramatic tiebreaker for Sora.
Yeah. And it says Tsurugi said, we need to prevent the resurrection of Utsuro no matter what.
Yes. I'm prepared for this. Even if I can't go back to my daily life, I'll...
No. Are you going to press repeat? Please don't. Wait. Hold on, Yuki.
Huh?
Can you wait a minute before you vote? Shut up. What is it, Sora? There's something strange that intrigued me from a while ago. Do you feel it too? Something strange?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Stop. Tsurugi said that Mikado intends to take over our bodies using the personality override using the graduation. But is that really true?
I understand your hesitance, but this program is based on the Future Foundation's model. It should work the same way. I'm sure the only way to use personality override is by over half the students pressing graduate.
Then why is Mikado subtly encouraging us to choose repeat?
Explain.
Just think about it. If Mikado is truly planning to use the graduation exam to override our personalities, if we choose graduation, our personalities will disappear. Why should he need to tell us that? That's incredibly suspicious. We surely can't choose graduate, right? Regardless of Mikado's intent, Tsurugi already explained what personality override does. Mikado was trying to hide that from us and didn't explain it at first. Even so, he just admitted it so easily. If we look back at what we discussed so far, this is a well-thought-out, long-term, large-scale plan. Don't forget that Mikado dedicated his entire life to meeting Utsuro.
I did, yes.
If we consider his previous actions, he's constantly lied and tricked us all before. You're onto something here. What benefit would he get from admitting to all that? Also, choosing repeat isn't something we should just do lightly. Everyone will be trapped here forever. But Tsurugi, Rei, and Yoriko have already chosen repeat. So if either I or Yuki choose repeat, Mikado's plan fails? But is that really true? Mikado's been working on this plan ever since he existed, so why would he leave an option where he fails? That's a great point.
Sora, does that mean... wait, you're not going to choose graduation, are you? If you do that, our personalities will disappear.
I know that, but there's still something.
Sora, I assumed you'd be the one to see all the incongruities.
Incongruities? That's a big word.
You're a small girl. First, allow me to argue back. I didn't remove the option to repeat because it's essential. My plan takes advantage of using the Neo World programs. There was nothing I could do to remove it. If I had just a little more time, maybe I could have changed it using my alter ego abilities. In part, my plan relies heavily on divine luck. It was necessary to put my plan into action as fast as possible as our fortune does not disappear. Another point, I'm not exactly encouraging you to press repeat. I'm just encouraging you to vote quickly.
Quickly?
Everyone except Sora and Yuki has already made their votes. I've already won. Huh? What are you talking about? You've won? Because you simply can't win at this point. Allow me to explain an additional rule I didn't mention before.
Conveniently. What? There's something else?
As you know, upon graduation, Sora and Yuki's personalities will disappear. But if you press repeat, you'll return back to the virtual world. Isn't it so unfair our dear Sora and Yuki don't deserve a lose-lose situation? So I added additional functions. You could say I improved the graduation exam system. The moment the graduation is initiated, all the survivors will gain the right to live happily ever after in their own ideal world.
What?
In other words, when the personality override function is activated, you won't return to the real world. And if you press repeat, you'll remain in the virtual world.
But what? We'll stay in the virtual world? You said we get out if we choose graduate. Lies! You're a liar!
Yeah,
So
no
you're
shit.
messing with us. This entire thing was pointless and we'd be stuck here either way. If that's the case, there's no reason to cast your votes.
Why are you acting so calm? If he's telling the truth, we'll all be stuck here forever.
It doesn't change anything. To press repeat is for you to remain in the virtual world trapped. and to press graduates to live happily ever after in your own utopia. The good ending. Our own utopia? What does that mean? Utopia. A utopia is a place your heart desires. Instead of going to the real world, you go to a personalized paradise inside the Neo World program. It's a world with no pain or suffering, and you'll spend eternity with the people you have longed for the most.
That's ridiculous. Why are you saying all this so suddenly? Ah! Besides, I wouldn't choose graduate just for that kind of fantasy.
But it's not a fantasy. As soon as the graduation exam ends, you'll lose all your memories and be perfectly immersed in your own utopia. You heard me correctly. You won't even remember that it's not real, and you won't be able to doubt it.
Oh man.
You just have to sit back and relax in a world you've desired your entire lives.
An ideal world? That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. Yuriko, haven't you experienced it before? You never once doubted this place's fantasy when you lost your memory previously. You just accepted it as reality. Because your memories were modified, you never doubted your status as an ultimate student at Hope's Peak. You even forgot your own appearance and didn't even question all the false information I manipulated. In fact, if Nikke hadn't had intervened at all, you wouldn't have even suspected this world was virtual.
That's...
It'll be the same. You'll be trapped in your own utopia, forget everything and accept your fantasy. It'll be your happy ending.
So we'll never be able to return to the real world?
I think you're all mistaken. Why are you all so obsessed with what's real? Huh? Do you think it's natural for a human to live in reality? Suppose you all get out of here. What awaits you? The harsh truth of reality? What more is there for you? Financial problems, health problems, arguments, violence?
That's so true.
What reason is there that a human would choose to live in such a harsh reality? You're being ridiculous. I refuse to listen to such bullshit. Yuki, Akane Taira, go and press repeat. Don't be fooled by this bastard's words. Yeah, Yuriko said it before. As long as we're all here, we'll find a way out. But is that really true? How long would it take for us to find a way out? Yuki! Mikado's making sense. I actually believed this virtual world to be real until we heard the truth from Nikke. If we really go to a paradise, we'll forget everything and we can finally be happy. I'd like that.
Wait, Yuki, it's a trap. Mikado is trying to trick us into graduating. If that happens, Utsuro will be resurrected.
But even if we choose repeat, we still lose. If we choose repeat, Mikado will lose too. Either way, we all lose. On the other hand, if we choose graduate, Mikado gets what he wants. Wouldn't we all be satisfied that way?
Yuki, please think carefully about this. If you choose repeat now, think about what will happen to your body. Mikado's just trying to trick you with sweet little lies into choosing graduation.
I'm lying? I assure you I'm telling the truth. Your glorious utopia awaits. You damn. I mentioned this at the start of the class trial. Do you remember what I said? I told you I'd return you all to your peaceful daily lives.
No way. What kind of a peaceful life is a utopia?
It's the only way for Yuki to be happy. This is the case for the rest of you as well. I'm being serious here.
For the rest of us.
Yuki, I'll ask you this just once, just in case. If you select repeat, you'll be stuck in the virtual world with nothing left, and you're somehow going to try and find a way to escape to the real world. Suppose you do find a way out. What will you do after that? What will I do? Of course, I know that doesn't change our situation. We'll still be trapped in the lab with not enough food for all the Foundation agents. It'll be almost impossible to escape.
That's right, I forgot about the doors being locked.
However, the fact still remains we can't let that monster Utsuro get resurrected. I wasn't asking you, I was asking Yuki. So, what are you going to do? Well, I'd have my body back, and when everything settles down, I could try to return to my daily life.
A demon!
Oh dear, I apologize for that. Dear Yuki is so innocent, it's pitiful. What do you mean? I'll start with an apology. I'm sorry, Yuki. Even if you leave the virtual world, your plan would be impossible. What?
What's happening? As he said that, Mikado began to smile when suddenly a screen descended onto the courtroom.
And what's on that screen?
Oh, come on!
You know what? We'll go ahead and find out. Oh, next time.
Oh, boy.
I feel like it's going to be the revelation of the condition that Yuki's body is in, because he's been in a fucking cryo state, not cryo,
just life support.
He's been stuck on life support, unmoving for years.
I mean, we saw a little glimpse of it.
We did, yeah. It is not looking good.
He was like emaciated.
Yeah.
So like you can't just go la 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 into your daily life.
His real life will be miserable.
God, Jesus.
Unless divine luck brings that body back to perfect health.
Oh,
so it's going to be a nightmare.
Oh, Mikado, you silly little guy.